It is often said that education empowers girls by building up their confidence and enabling them to make informed decisions about their lives.
School. I want to do that Japan.
For most of the world's girls, it is about escaping the trap of child labor or the perils of going into labor of childbirth while still a child yourself.
We receive like hundreds of letters each week.
आदरणीय दिदी दाजुहरु मेरो घरमा अब बिहेको गर्दिने कुरा पनि गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ.
Dear friends, our country was in conflict. No matter how hard I try, I simply can't forget.
About ensuring that your children, in their turn, are guaranteed the right to education.
म पनि धनी भएको भए म साइन्टिस्ट बनेर देखाउँथे जस्तो लाग्थ्यो.
About taking part in economic and political decision making. Finally, it is about educating your children to do the same and their children after them. It is about ending a spiral of poverty which previously seemed to have no end. That is the test we must pass.
Global education should be a priority for all of us. You know, when we think of the Millennium Development Goals, I think the one key to unlocking a lot of the challenges that we face in the world is through education. And the sad fact of the matter is that we have 75 million children out of school today. It's actually an investment that we should really focus on, even in economic downturn, because it's an investment that doesn't devalue. It pays dividends many times over, and it's actually quite an inexpensive investment. It will cost us only $11 billion annually to put every child in school in the low-income countries. Now, when you think of the hundreds of billions of dollars that have been mobilized in order to help the banking system, $11 billion is something that we can afford.
And in the Muslim world, in the Arab world, there seems to be so much discrimination, though. And correct me if I'm wrong, against little girls getting the same level of education that little boys get.
Well, in the Arab world, there have been good investments made in terms of increasing general enrollment and in trying to achieve gender parity. But the fact remains that we have 6 million children who are out of school in the Arab world. Two-thirds of them are girls. But I think the real challenge is now to really focus on the quality of the education. So although we've managed to put more children to schools, we haven't managed to give them the skills that they need when they get out of school. And there hasn't been the link between the education system and the private sector, which means that 1 in 4 of our young people is actually unemployed.
I know in Jordan you're doing the best you can, but elsewhere in the Arab world, certainly in parts of the Muslim world, there is this discrimination against girls. Girls can't even go to school, for example, in Afghanistan under Taliban-controlled areas. How big of a problem is this? Because we hear these reports, and to those of us in the West, it's a source of great outrage.
Well, Afghanistan is an extreme case, and when you look across the Arab world, the situation differs in each country. But for the most part, now in the Arab world, there is an understanding that education for girls should be a top priority.
Today you can see that I'm alive. I can speak. I can see you. I can see everyone. And today I can speak, and I'm getting better day by day. It's just because of the prayers of people, because all the people, men, women, children, all of them have prayed for me. And because of these prayers, God has given me this new life. And this is the second life, this is the new life. And I want to serve the people. And I want every girl, every child to be educated.
What I've come to realize about Afghanistan, and this is something that is often dismissed in the West, that behind most of us who succeed is a father who recognizes the value in his daughter and who sees that her success is his success. It's not to say that our mothers aren't key in our success. In fact, they're often the initial and convincing negotiators of a bright future for their daughters. But in the context of a society like in Afghanistan, we must have the support of men. Under the Taliban, girls who went to school numbered in hundreds. Remember, it was illegal. But today, more than 3 million girls are in school in Afghanistan.
Several years ago, there was one African girl. This girl had a son who wished for a piece of donut because he was extremely hungry. Angry, frustrated, really upset about the state of her society and the state of her children, this young girl started a movement of ordinary women banding together to build peace. I will fulfill the wish. This is another African girl's wish. I failed to fulfill the wish of those two girls. I failed to do this. These were the things that were going through the head of this other young woman. I failed. So I will do this. Women came out, protested. A brutal dictator fearlessly spoke. Not only did the wish of a piece of donut come true, the wish of peace came true. This young woman wished also to go to school. She went to school. This young woman wished for other things to happen. It happened for her. Today, this young woman is me, a Nobel laureate. I'm now on a journey to fulfill the wish in my tiny capacity of little African girls, the wish of being educated. We set up a foundation. We're giving full 4-year scholarships to girls from villages that we see with potential. I don't have much to ask of you. I've also been to places in this US, and I know that girls in this country also have wish for a better life somewhere in the Bronx, wish for a better life somewhere in downtown LA, wish for a better life somewhere in Texas, wish for a better life somewhere in New York, wish for a better life somewhere in New Jersey. Will you journey with me to help that girl, be it an African girl or an American girl or a Japanese girl, fulfill her wish, fulfill her dream, achieve that dream? Because all of these great innovators and inventors that we've talked to and seen over the last few days are also sitting in tiny corners in different parts of the world. And all they're asking us to do is create that space to unlock the intelligence, unlock the passion, unlock all of the great things that they hold within themselves. Let's journey together. Let's journey together. Thank you.